Does Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, have the power to transform our modern relationships? This question may seem far-fetched at first glance, but let's delve deeper. Stoicism, a school of thought hailing from ancient Greece, has been gaining a resurgence in our modern world, finding relevance in areas as diverse as personal growth, mental health, and yes, even relationships. The Stoic philosophers we'll focus on today are none other than Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor who penned his thoughts in the quiet hours of the morning, Epictetus, a former slave who rose to become a respected philosopher, and Seneca, a statesman who advised Nero and wrote extensively on the human condition. Each of these philosophers offers unique insights into how we can navigate the complexities of human relationships with wisdom, resilience, and tranquility. Join us on this enlightening journey as we explore the principles of Stoicism and their impact on relationships. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher, held a powerful belief: our perception shapes our reality. Now let's dive into the heart of Aurelius's philosophy. Marcus Aurelius taught that our perceptions, the lens through which we view our world and our relationships, are more than just passive observations. They are active creators of our reality. Perception, as Aurelius saw it, is a potent tool that can either be our greatest ally or our most formidable adversary. Imagine for a moment two people experiencing the same event, a heated argument. One person perceives it as a catastrophic end to a relationship, whereas the other sees it as an opportunity for growth and understanding. The event is the same, but their realities are vastly different. This is the power of perception Aurelius spoke of. In the context of relationships, Aurelius's wisdom can be transformative. We all have the power to shape our relationships, not by changing others, but by altering our perceptions. If we perceive conflicts as opportunities for growth, misunderstandings as chances for clarification, and differences as opportunities for enrichment, we can create healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Of course, shifting our perceptions is not always easy. It requires self-awareness, patience, and practice. It involves recognizing our automatic responses, questioning them, and choosing a more constructive perspective. But the rewards are immense. By changing our perceptions, we can foster understanding instead of resentment, compassion instead of anger, and love instead of fear. We can create a reality in which our relationships thrive, not despite challenges, but because of them. Marcus Aurelius's wisdom reminds us that we are not passive observers in our relationships. We are active participants, shaping our reality through our perceptions. It's a powerful message, one that invites us to take responsibility for our relationships and our reality. As Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Epictetus, a former slave-turned-philosopher, teaches us a crucial lesson in relationships: the art of letting go. This remarkable Stoic philosopher, who once lived in chains, introduced an idea that can set us free. Epictetus's philosophy hinges on the understanding that life is filled with events that are within our control and those that are not, and our peace of mind depends on distinguishing between the two. Consider this: you're in a relationship. There will be moments of joy, moments of sorrow, times of agreement, and times of disagreement. Epictetus tells us that we cannot control the actions, thoughts, or feelings of another person. We cannot control the circumstances that life may throw at us. These things are external. They are not up to us. What is within our control, however, is how we react to these circumstances. Our perceptions, judgments, and responses are ours to command. If your partner forgets your anniversary, you can choose to be upset, or you can choose to communicate your feelings calmly. If a loved one is going through a difficult time, you can choose to be consumed by worry, or you can provide support while understanding that their journey is their own. By recognizing what is and isn't within our control, we can reduce friction in our relationships. We can let go of the need to control others, the need to be right, the need to have things go our way. We can accept, adapt, and respond with understanding and empathy. This is not an easy practice. It requires mindfulness, patience, and a willingness to let go of deeply ingrained habits of thought and behavior. But the rewards are profound. As we cultivate this ability, we find ourselves becoming more flexible, more resilient, more at peace. We become better partners, better friends, better human beings. In the words of Epictetus, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the virtue of kindness, especially in our relationships. His teachings, grounded in the principles of Stoicism, reveal how kindness and empathy can profoundly impact our connections with others. Seneca believed that kindness was not just an act, but a lifestyle, a core philosophy that should be woven into our daily lives. He viewed kindness as a form of social currency, a means of fostering understanding and mutual respect. In relationships, this translates to a stronger bond and a deeper sense of connection. Seneca's teachings on kindness offer a refreshing perspective. He tells us that to be kind, we must first learn to understand. This understanding, according to Seneca, stems from empathy, the ability to step into another's shoes, to feel their joys and their pains as if they were our own. Empathy is the cornerstone of kindness, the foundation upon which all meaningful relationships are built. Seneca urges us to practice empathy and kindness in all our relationships, big or small, fleeting or lasting. Whether it's with a close friend, a partner, or even a stranger, every interaction is an opportunity to practice these virtues. Now you might wonder, how can we incorporate these virtues into our lives? The answer lies in conscious effort. Just as we exercise to keep our bodies fit, we must also exercise our capacity for kindness and empathy. Every day presents new opportunities to extend a helping hand, to offer a word of encouragement, or to lend a listening ear. Seneca's philosophy teaches us that kindness is more than just a virtue. It's a way of life. It's about being mindful of our actions, understanding the impact they have on others, and striving to make a positive difference. By practicing kindness and empathy, we can deepen our connections with others, fostering relationships that are not just meaningful, but also fulfilling. We can create a ripple effect where our acts of kindness inspire others to do the same, leading to a kinder, more compassionate world. Seneca advised, wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness. Stoicism, often seen as a philosophy of resilience and self-control, also provides profound insights into our relationships. As we journeyed through the wisdom of the Stoic philosophers, we've encountered a wealth of insights. We've seen how Marcus Aurelius explored the power of perception, Epictetus illuminated the art of letting go, and Seneca advocated for the virtue of kindness. Each of these aspects holds a mirror to our relationships, enabling us to see them in a new light, and ultimately, to enrich them. Let's take a moment to reflect on Aurelius's teachings about the power of perception. We learned that our perceptions shape our reality. They color our experiences and determine how we respond to the world around us. If we perceive a situation as negative, we respond negatively. If we perceive it as positive, we respond positively. And so, in our relationships, we can choose how to perceive the actions of others, how to interpret their words, their behavior, their intentions. We can choose to see the good, the positive, the love. And in doing so, we can cultivate a more harmonious, fulfilling relationship. Then, there's the wisdom of Epictetus, who taught us the art of letting go. He showed us that we have control over our own thoughts, feelings, and actions, but not over those of others. In our relationships, this means accepting others as they are, not as we wish them to be. It means letting go of our expectations, our demands, our desires for them to change. It means embracing them wholeheartedly for who they are and finding peace and contentment in that acceptance. And let's not forget Seneca, who championed the virtue of kindness. Kindness, he taught us, is not a sign of weakness, but a mark of strength. It's a testament to our character, our integrity, our humanity. In our relationships, kindness can be a powerful force for connection, understanding, and compassion. It can bridge gaps, heal wounds, and bring people closer together. It can turn a relationship of mere coexistence into a deep, meaningful bond. But Stoicism doesn't just provide us with insights. It gives us tools, practical strategies, to apply these principles in our everyday lives. It invites us to step back, to observe our thoughts and feelings, to question our perceptions, to let go of what we can't control, and to act with kindness. It encourages us to be mindful, present, and engaged in our relationships, to appreciate them for what they are, and to strive to make them better. In the end, Stoicism teaches us to shape our perceptions, control our responses, and practice kindness, the key ingredients for flourishing relationships. It's a philosophy not just for the self, but for the other, for the collective, for the world. And in this world, where relationships are at the heart of our human experience, the wisdom of Stoicism can be a beacon of light, guiding us towards deeper, more meaningful connections.